Good afternoon, and if you enjoy the final earlier, I won't spoil the result for you, but an absolute classic in the trap women's final here at the European Championships, and now it's the turn of the trap men's final on day 9 at the 2025 European Shooting Championships, the 70th anniversary of this competition, and we've been celebrating that over the last 9 days. And we had a great lineup in the trap women's. And now for the trap men, another really tasty lineup in this one. No Nathan Hales from the Olympic Games as the gold medalist and also world and European record holder. But Great Britain are represented in this by Matt Coward-Holly, the bronze medalist from Tokyo. First of all, 47-year-old Massimo Fabrizi, silver medalist at the London Olympics. And just take a look at all the other medals that he's amassed over the years. He's a former world champion, former European champion as well, and has 8 European Championship medals. And Anton Glasnovic, the first of 2 Croatians in this final. Next to be introduced, the 44-year-old is a silver medalist twice at the World Championships. And one of those is in the double trap. And also has a bronze medal at the World Championships as a junior. And 6 World Cup golds, 10 World Cup medals in total. Here's Matt Coward-Holly, the bronze medalist from Tokyo. He's been in good form recently, not only across the Lenato World Cup, but also in an invitational event that took place in Lenato last week, where they were shooting into the night. I think some of the finals are around 11 p.m. So Matt Coward-Holly, former world champion from Lenato 2019. Next to be introduced from Belgium, Yannick Pieters, 39 years old, and trying to seek his first major European Championship medal. Has 2 World Cup medals, both silvers. And here is the London Olympic Games gold medalist and Olympic champion. He was 7th in Paris 12 months ago, just missed out on the men traps final. Giovanni Czergorac, world champion in 2023, and therefore the current world champ trying to be the European champion today. And the world number 2, Mauro De Filippis of Italy. 9 World Cup medals, 7 European Championship medals. He was 10th in Tokyo at the Olympics and 13th in Paris. And I'm sure we'll be back shooting in LA if, of course, they're selected and go to the Olympic Games in just over 3 years' time, or just under, actually. Bodo Giske of Germany is our jury in charge. And Gabriel Assad is our referee. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator. Thanks very much for joining us live on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're on the YouTube live chat as well, do join in. Let us know where you're watching from around the world. Let us know why you love shooting sport and particularly trap shooting. Here's what happened in qualification. There was a 3-way shoot-off between Fabrizi, Glasnovic and Coward-Holly. And that's what decided the bib numbers. Pieters, Czergorac and De Filippis make up the remaining 6. So 25 targets before the first elimination. The bib number system crucial right up until the decision of the bronze medal. And it's only for gold and silver that we can have a shoot-off. So Massimo Fabrizi gets us underway. We're live in Châteauroux at the 2025 European Shooting Championships. Thanks for joining us. Well, a tricky shot to begin with for Matt Coward-Holly. That target up and high to the right, managed to get that. So Mauro De Filippis now of Italy to try and complete a perfect start for all athletes, and gets that one. I think we're in for a really interesting men's trap final here. So Matt's had that one high to the right, that was high to the left. It's got both. And Peters takes that one, great follow through as well. So one of the differences, major differences of trap to skeet shooting is that you can aim before you shoot. You see the shot clock just to the right of your picture, 12 seconds is the allocated time for you to make your call, take your shot. And the target's underneath in the bunker, loaded into what's known as schemes, 15 trap machines and a randomization of heights and angles for the targets. And essentially, each athlete gets one target down the middle, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Well, this final without a miss so far. And there we have the first miss from Peters of Belgium. Well, second miss in a row for Peters of Belgium. The rest trying to go for perfect 5 out of 5. And now Mauro De Filippis to complete this first round of 5 shots. And does so as well. Well, just shows you the competition we've got here at the European Championships. How on earth are we going to separate these athletes? Those bib numbers could very well play a big part in this final. 5 athletes on the perfect start, 5 out of 5. Yannick Peters of Belgium on 3 out of 5 with those 2 misses. Well, Marco Conti. Been around for so long now. Another miss for Peters, struggling a little bit so far. Great shot from De Filippis, hit that one right in the centre. Really made a wide spray of that target. And Massimo Fabrizi, 47 years old, 11 World Cup medals, 3 of them World Championship level. And he's also a former World and European champion. Coward Holly, also a former World champion. Coward Holly also held the title of European champion in 2021. So if either of those two were to get there with this, and they'll take the title back. Great shot from Mauro De Filippis. Target high and wide to the left. Well, the standard we've got here in the European Championships, I mean, it really is just a case of sit back and enjoy it, really. Peters made a recovery. There's 2 hits after that miss in this opening round. Round 2. When we said at the beginning this was going to be a tasty final, it's certainly shaping up to be that way. Coward Holly, a direct hit right in the centre. That target didn't stand a chance. Well, pretty much nigh on perfect conditions as well here for this trap men's final. Temperatures around 23 degrees, so hot enough, but not too hot. And under the sunshine as well, Mauro De Filippis with his first miss in this final. Just underneath that target as it went to the right. Fabrizi with the first of the 5 out of 5. To take it to a perfect 10. Glasovic of Croatia joins him. Can Coward Holly now do the same for Great Britain? And that one down the middle, high and up. And that's a hit for the Briton. Down the middle for Peters to at least make a recovery after that first miss. 4 in a row now for the Belgian. Châteauroux also with a 5 out of 5. And De Filippis, the tallest of the athletes out there. I mean, Châteauroux doesn't exactly struggle for height either, but Mauro's a very towering figure. So that's how it was after the first 5. Now adjusted for the first 10. There were 5 athletes on 5 out of 5. Now there's 4 athletes on a perfect 10 out of 10. Fabrizi, Glasnovic, Coward Holly and Châteauroux. No separation between those 4 athletes. Coward-Holly caught that one well, racing off to the left. And down the middle for Pieces on his first shot, so now knows the remaining 4, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Well, it's just hit after hit after hit here. Almost makes it sound like a top 40 countdown. So murmurs going round the crowd. I think they're thinking the same thing as me. We're just in for hit after hit after hit here. That bib system could be crucial, and it could be painful as well for some of the athletes. So Mauro just with that one miss so far. And no misses in this round apart from that one just there, so that's 2 now for the Italian. Right in the centre of that one as well, Glasnovic, great shot. Coward-Holly just catching the bottom side, just off centre on that target. Takes him to 4 hits in a row. Fabrizzi trying for the perfect start. That's 15 out of 15 for the 47-year-old Italian. Anton Glasnovic of Croatia trying the same. Was that the first miss for the Croatian? Yes, the 44-year-old has missed that 15th shot. Coward-Holly, meanwhile, takes that. And Peters as well as a real recovery in form. Had a couple of misses earlier on, at 5 out of 5. And certainly do with confidence a well to good, and Châteauroux just right underneath that. You almost just saw the target just waver in the sky underneath the shot. So Châteauroux just underneath that target, and it now means that after 15 targets, it's just 2 athletes on the perfect start. No misses for Fabrizzi and Coward-Holly, both of them former European champions. Both former world champions as well. Well, shooting likes to keep it in the family. Thanks to some of you taking part in the live chat on YouTube. Hello to Aaron, who's watching from Wales. Hello to Nicholas, to Fico, to Rock, to Morris. Nicholas watching from Germany. Just some of you taking part in the live chat. Do get involved. Do let us know where you are, who you're here to support, and why you love shooting. So Coward Holly is alongside Fabrizzi, still on the perfect start. These two separated by bib numbers 1 and 3. And that was difficult for Peters. Just got underneath that target. And it survived and flew off. That one didn't. Chernogorat's right in the centre. A bit of a confidence boost for De Philippis, starting this round with a hit. A very polite round of applause for Matt Coward Holly. That sounded very British. So for Britzy, perfect start. Can he keep this up? He can indeed. At 47 years old, just shows the longevity you can have in shooting. 4 of the 6 athletes here are in their 40s. Coward Holly's the youngest at 30. And Yannick Peters, oh, just caught that. Well, they all count, but Coward Holly just clipping that for the hit. Going back to ages, Yannick Peters, 39 years old, so again, shows the longevity of a shooting career. But you've still got to be good enough, that's the thing. Chernogorac has a miss. And the misses, will they start to come? Or are we just facing more hits? Well, this final getting more and more interesting as we go along. And Glasnovic makes a miss. Ooze from the Croatian supporters. Coward Holly, meanwhile, again to that very polite British applause, stays alongside Fabrizzi on 19. And Coward Holly, like Fabrizzi, on the perfect start, 20 out of 20. And Peters has made a bit of a recovery from early misses, but as we go into this next round, it's for the first elimination. And is it going to cost him? The Belgian's in bib number 4, but if his total's lower than the others, That bib number system won't be enough to save him. So here we go. We've got 5 more until 6th place leaves this final. It's Fabrizi and Coward-Holly both leading the way. 20 targets, 20 hits, nothing to separate those two. 3 athletes tied on 18, and then Peters of Belgium on a total of 16. So you can see the wind there, just affecting things every now and then. It does come in gusts as well. I mean, there's hardly any wind at the moment. Easiest way to keep an eye on it from home. If you're watching, just keep an eye on the towels of the athletes. But the sun is shining down here in Châteauroux, as it did 1 year ago when we were here for the Olympic Games. Now it's the home of the European Shooting Championships until this Wednesday, the 6th of August. And it's the 70th anniversary as well of the European Championships. There's been lots of celebrations going on over the last 9 days. Tricky shot, got that. Did really well there, Glasnovic. And Peters, that target just raised up. I didn't quite think he was on top of it. Therefore a miss. Chanagolats, meanwhile, that hit was nice and solid. So Peters now hit a maximum of 20, which means really it could be down to De Filippis. We'll have to see how it unfolds. We've got 3 shots left for the remaining athletes in this round. Coward-Holly now on the back of the miss, taking a hit. Well, crucial shot and hit for De Filippis, particularly being in bib number 6. So Fabrizi without a miss. And hits another one. Nothing stopping this 47-year-old Italian. It's incredible shooting. So 1 shot to go now. Peters will be leaving in 6th place. Fabrizi, big round of applause. Such respect as well from every single person here in Châteauroux. 25 out of 25. Great final shot for Peters. He struggled earlier on in this final. And Châteauroux has missed that one, stays on 21. So De Philippis now can try and put a bit more daylight between him and the other pack. And does so, completes that round. And now we have our first elimination representing Belgium, the 39-year-old who has 2 silver medals at World Cups. And still a European Championship medal eludes Yannick Peters. But he does well to be in the Europe top 6 and leaves this final in 6th place. So Châteauroux now in 5th place on 21. De Philippis and Glasnovic tied on 23. Coward-Holly on 24 with just that one miss. But Fabrizi so far 25 out of 25. And when do we start looking at Nathan Hales' world record? Hales is here in the stands, sitting with the rest of the GB team. I know he's alongside Aaron Heading, just off to the left of the stands. And Hales' record was taken in Lonato just over 2 years ago, 16th of July 2023. So the world and European record is on. But Fabrizi really only halfway there. That was a terrific shot from Coward-Holly. That target really fast to the right. Châteauroux has missed that one. That was, by his standards, relatively easy. I suppose at the same time, at this level, the pressure and occasion can get you, and the wind has just gusted up as well. Not quite sure it affected the target too much with Châteauroux, but still the Croatian now on 22. So Châteauroux now can hit a maximum of 25. So if De Philippis gets another one, then Châteauroux will be leaving the final. A confidence booster for Giovanni. And De Philippis gets that target, makes a hit. So the 2 Croatians here in the balance. Fabrizi has his first miss. So the world record is still on. But now Fabrizi needs to complete this final without a miss. And even then it would be an equaling of the world record set by Nathan Hales 2 years ago at 49. So Châteauroux, after that shot from Glasnovic earlier, will now be leaving this final. And De Philippis now just trying to stay within reach of the leaders. Fabrizi completes that round with a hit. Oh, Coward Holly's missed that one. It was tricky, really high, speeding off to the left. You have to bear in mind these targets moving at around 100 kilometers an hour, so the late 60 miles an hour for those of you that measure speed in old money. So we have our next elimination from this final, and it's such a cruel sport sometimes. Somebody has to go, and Giovanni Chernigorac has achieved so much across his years. Now 42 years old, he was 7th in Paris, just missed out on the final in the Olympics last year. The world champion from 2023. The current world champion is now out of this final in 5th place. World Championships coming up in Greece later on this year, and that's bound to be an absolute classic. But for now, all focus on this European Championships, which is so close. Croatia still in there, in 4th place. So whatever happens now, Italy guaranteed a medal. Coward Holly this time gets that target to the left. Slightly lower angle. And De Filippis just keeping the pressure on. Had a few misses earlier on, but has really since recovered and come into his own. Glasnovic has missed that one. It was down the middle as well. It just had a slight angle off to the left. Caught a bit of gust of wind. That one there for Coward Holly was actually just a bit straighter. Terrific shot from Mauro De Filippis at this stage of a final. So Glasnovic right in the centre there, gets a hit. And now De Filippis now to keep the pressure on Coward Holly. If he gets this, both still chasing for Brizzi on 32. Crucial shot now for Mauro De Filippis at this stage of the final. Oh, he's missed it. Well, it did catch the wind as well. It's still up in the sky. It's only literally just landed. So De Filippis with that miss. And that time a hit for Glasnovic, who's in a higher bib number. Coward Holly also in a higher bib number. So Mauro De Filippis, that miss was absolutely crucial to his survival in this final. And Coward Holly's missed that one, stays on 32. You can see the disappointment on Matt's face, a shake of the head as well. De Filippis now to try and take this, which would mean Glasnovic now leaves the final in bib number 2. Would you believe it? A turn and change of events just towards the end there for that elimination. And Mauro de Filippis, who made some misses earlier on, took a miss in that round, but still, with that last one, means that Anton Glasnovic of Croatia is next to leave. And both the Croatian athletes are now out of this European Championship final. And for Anton Glasnovic, just outside the medal places, 31 hits chasing the pack, who are on 32, and Fabrizi out on his own on 34. So Italy have 2 medals, Great Britain have another medal. Both these countries have had a pretty decent visit to Châteauroux, particularly Great Britain, in all honesty, across the skeet events last week, and now coming into trap. So who's going to take gold? Can Fabrizi stay in front? Just a reminder that the bib system still decides the bronze medal. So Mauro de Filippis now to keep the pressure on Coward Holly and try and stay within 2 of Fabrizi. Big intake of breath from Mauro. He knows, as well as the others, that to stand a chance of upgrading from a bronze, he needs to keep on hitting. Just caught that one as well, the underside of the target. I think perhaps a bit of relief there on Mauro's face. And Fabrizi just catching that one as well to the right. And Coward Holly, solid hit right in the centre, trying to stay in the hunt for the gold. Solid shot from de Filippis. So beautiful, isn't it? World-class shooting in front of us right now. So Fabrizi, 5 out of 5, marches on to try and take gold. And with that, de Filippis will take the bronze. And de Filippis finishes in style on a hit as well, turns and looks at the scoreboard. And Mauro de Filippis is a bronze medalist in the European Championships. And you can tell, really, I think he expected more. And I think that's Italian to the coach to say it just didn't work out for him on the day. Mauro de Filippis leaves on a total of 37 hits. There was that miss earlier on, and it's at that crucial time of the final that it can cost you. So Italy have a bronze, and 44-year-old Mauro de Filippis adds that bronze to the 7 medals he already had at European Championships. Now makes it 8. So here we go, Italy versus Great Britain for the gold medal. Both of these athletes, former world champions, former European champions. One of them will be a European champion all over again. So 9 targets left per athlete. Massimo Fabrizi right in the centre of that target with a hit. It's gone very quiet here in Châteauroux. Coward Holly likewise, pretty much dead centre in that one. The Briton 2 behind the Italian. And Fabrizi, he's at world record pace in terms of equalling the record set by Nathan Hales, who's here in the stands, the current Olympic champion. So Coward Holly takes that one, has 6 left. So Coward Holly can make a maximum of 47. Fabrizi, meanwhile, can hit a maximum of 49 and equal the current world and European record. Oh, but he's missed that one. So oohs ring round the crowd. I think also some of the British team just leaning forward to catch a look at Nathan Hales' face, whose world and European record is safe. So that miss from Fabrizi brings Coward Holly 1 closer, and now we go into the final 5 targets.
I got it the whole week, and this is the moment.
So 5 more to go.
It's not decided right now. Yes, I'm sorry, but eventually it helps you to give more emotion.
So Fabrizi on 43 hits, Coward Holly on 42.
Number 1, 5 targets to go, and now everybody, every hit, every day, every person gives applause for every cloudy shot.
Well, this is a big pause for these 2 athletes, who I'm sure just want to get on with this. Both very experienced, separated by 17 years. Fabrizi, 47, Coward Holly, 30 years old. So Fabrizi with a hit, Coward Holly to try and stay within 1. And gets that one down the middle as well. Terrific shot from the Briton. And the battle for gold continues. So Coward Holly keeps the pressure on. Fabrizi, though, is in the driver's seat. And takes that one down the middle. It's another hit for the Italian. So Coward Holly on 45. And Fabrizi can hit a maximum of 48. Coward Holly with a maximum of 47. Oh, just an intake of breath. Fabrizi takes his time, loads. And takes that target. So now Coward Holly to try and give this final the chance of a shoot-off. But in order for that to happen, Fabrizi needs to miss. Coward Holly would need to hit. So this is for the gold medal and the title of European champion. And Massimo Fabrizi has done it. Coward Holly still had to shoot. Meanwhile, Fabrizi was just celebrating off to the right, dancing around, and is first to be congratulated by Mauro De Filippis. And just 1 hit shy of the world and European record. And Massimo Fabrizi who was last time the European champion was back in 2016. It's been 9 years, and he's done it all over again. And Matt Coward-Holly, the silver medalist, also was over to congratulate him. And a shake of the hands as well from Mauro De Filippis, the bronze medalist. What a final. What a final. Share that one with your friends for sure.
We must have an official picture before the love breaks out. Let us make the official picture. Yes, I know. But here they are. Bronze medal.
So here we go now with the official announcements, and Italy have another medal. It's a bronze. Mauro De Filippis, 44 years old, now has 8 European Championship medals. And it's 9 World Cup medals. And Matt Coward-Holly, bronze medalist in Tokyo, is the silver medalist here at the European Championships, and push for Brizzi all the way. Well, it's been a 9-year gap. He last achieved the gold medal and European champion title 9 years ago in 2016. And that's the beauty of shooting. You can have a very long career, and 47-year-old Massimo Fabrizi adds to his world stage. And the amount of medals, he's got 8 European Championship medals, and now that's 9. And once again, doing it on the world stage, doing it on the European stage as well. And the former world champion, and once the former European champion, is the European champion all over again. Dreams, it seems, do come true.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the awards ceremony.
Lots of celebrations from the Italians, of course. 2 medals, a bronze and a gold. And this is the joy and emotion that sport brings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony. The award ceremony is on the truck range, not in the final. The award ceremony for truck is here on the range. We have extra booked time for you. Here, on the steps of honor, you see there on the right side. Don't run away. The award ceremony is here.
Well, what a historic day for 47-year-old Fabrizi Massimo. Let's have a look back at how he took that gold medal and the title of European champion. Well, the 47-year-old just overcome with emotion there towards the end, celebrating even before the final shot from Matt Coward-Holly, but that's how it can affect you sometimes in the world of sport, particularly in trap shooting. An exciting final, so Massimo Fabrizi getting over the line, once again the European champion and gold medalist. Next we head back indoors, 5 p.m. for the 25-metre rapid fire pistol men's junior. Do join us for that on Facebook and on YouTube on day 9 of the 2025 European Shooting Championships. But from myself, Rory McAllister, and our entire broadcast team, we'll see you very soon and see you later on today. Cheerio.